Hi guys. Okay, so we're going to talk about British. Hi guys. We're going to talk about British slang in this class. So we'll see how much you know. Looks like Boogra already knows chuffed to bits. That's cool. You're chuffed to bits. I'm also chuffed to bits to be here. We'll explain this in a minute. Boogra, how are you?
I'm fine, you?
I'm good. You're chuffed to bits.
Yeah.
Cool. Where did you pick up this one?
From TV.
Cool.
From Ellen Show.
Okay, so we're going to look at this and some more in a bit. But what TV shows? Yeah, do you watch much British TV?
No, not British TV. The American talk show from Ellen.
Yes, I've seen this. Yeah. In fact, that's a good example. I should have.
Yeah, Plush English after bits. You know, maybe you heard that.
Yeah, and there was an American guy and a British guy, and they're trying to work out what each other was saying. I saw this before. Who's else is here? Yeah, so Ihan again. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Yeah, not too bad. Have you seen this TV show as well, Ellen? It's an American chat show.
I heard, but I didn't see.
Okay, and okay, we'll have a look at this later. I think that's quite cool. And Kara, we've spoken before. How are you? Kara, can you hear me? Okay. In the meantime, we'll go to who else? Buddy. Is it Buddy? Buddy, can you hear me? Okay, we'll come back to you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm okay. And where are you? It looks cool where you are. Yeah, you're on a hammock. What is this?
Yeah, north of Colombia, Rihuacha.
Wow, show us around. Show us around where you are. Turn the webcam around.
The balcony?
Yes, please.
Hi.
Okay, so I can't see so well. Wow, it's pretty cool. I think he's got the best place, yeah, to learn English. I think that's.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, who else do we have? We have Arshad. Arshad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Cool. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm well.
Great. And where are you from?
I'm originally from Iraq, but I live in Russia now.
So you're from Iraq, but you live in Russia?
Yes.
Cool. Which part of Russia?
In Moscow.
In Moscow. Cool. Nice. Okay, and I'm just reading the class messages. Azar, it says I blocked you. I never blocked anyone, but I don't know why you can't enter. Maybe there was people reserved already. I'm not sure. Okay, so who else do we have? We have Kara. Are you there?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you today? We spoke a couple of days ago.
I'm doing well. Yes, we talked before.
Great, cool. And could you remind the class where you're from? Kara, could you remind everyone where you are from? Okay, don't know if you can hear me. But anyway, okay, Rizal, how are you now?
Hey, I'm fine.
Perfect, cool. Okay, and Rizal is from New York, yeah? So he's living in New York at the moment, which I think is quite cool. So we can actually, it's quite good because we can compare maybe, because you've probably heard some American slang on the streets.
No, I don't know.
But let's okay, let's have a, let's see. Okay, so Selma, can you hear me, Selma? Selma? Okay, we'll come back to you. Guys, as always, could you just check in the top right-hand corner with the microphone icon that it's not muted. But in the meantime, we'll go to Tim. How are you, Tim? Can you hear me, Tim?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cool, and where are you from?
I'm from France.
Nice to meet you. Did we speak before, or is it the first time?
No, it's the first time.
Cool, and which part of France are you?
I live just beside Paris.
Okay, yeah, so not too far from the big city. Cool. And Faisal, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I am fine. I am joined it first time.
Okay. So
Yes,
great to
I
meet
hear
you.
you. Yes, I hear you.
Perfect. I'm glad. And where do you come from? Where are you tuning in from? Can you hear me, Veysel? Where are you coming from?
I am from Turkey.
Turkey. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I'm glad to meet you.
Cool. Cheers. Okay, that's the first British thing I'm going to tell you today. Cheers. What does this mean?
Greetings.
It means everything. Yeah, so it means everything. Cheers, we say this to mean hello, thank you. Well, not really hello, but thank you, goodbye, pretty much everything. Just say cheers. Yeah, so after we leave the class, I'll say cheers. Now you say hello, nice to meet you. I'll say cheers, nice to meet you too. We say cheers a lot. Okay, and I don't know, can I just ask, how familiar are you with British English? So we'll go with Ashad. Are you familiar with British English?
I'm not got your question clear. Can you repeat it, please?
Are you familiar with British English, or are you more familiar with American English?
No, I'm just speaking our English. I need to learn England English. I don't understand American English. It's
Cool,
very
British
hard.
English. Nice,
Yeah.
okay. So this should be quite straightforward for you, hopefully. Okay, so we've got I can never say this. Ayhan, okay. British English or American English, which is easier for you to understand, and which do you use more often?
I can easily understand British English, but I can speak American English more than in British English.
Okay, but you can understand British English as well. That's cool. What about you, Buddy, Beatty? Can you hear me?
Vale.
Buddy?
Vale,
Can you hear
yeah.
me?
Can you
Cool.
hear me?
Yep. Okay, you're in Colombia. Do you speak
Yeah.
more American English?
Yeah, more American English.
Okay, let's see about today, yeah? See how you do, because there are some, differences, big differences. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
okay. No, I don't have any problem with British English. I have talked with British people, so it's okay.
No worries. And so you understand the accent, yes? It's not completely different for you.
Yeah.
Bugra, how about you?
Of course, British English because of Oasis, Noel Gallagher, and Liam.
Okay, you like Oasis, cool.
Yeah.
And stuff
I
like
got a band to play. You play on a scene.
By the way, can you play any musical instruments? Are you a musician?
Yeah,
What do you play?
guitar.
Guitar, cool. Okay, I won't ask you to play now, but be warned. Now you've told me this, maybe we have to force you in the future.
I'm gonna play and sing. Yeah.
No worries. Aaron, how are you?
Fine, you?
I'm good. Where are you from?
From Turkey.
Cool. And did I speak to you just now? I don't recognize, or did you just pop into the class? Did you just come now, or were you here from the beginning?
Okay.
Okay. Have you always been in the class, or did you just come now? Are you new?
Yes, I'm new. I just come now.
No worries. Okay, so Aaron, where are you from?
From Turkey.
Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And are you more familiar with British English or American English?
I prefer American English.
Cool, no worries. Okay, so we're going to talk about the differences a bit later. Kara, what about you?
I think British English is easier than American one.
Wow, okay, that's not so often that people say that. Usually people hear a lot more American English, so they're more familiar with the accent. But you're saying, okay, British English is easier for you. What about Rasal, okay? You live in America, I guess American English is like second nature to you. Is it correct?
I can understand British English, British accent better than the Americans because of the subcontinent. They used to teach in the British accent, and I watch a lot of cricket stuff and cricket commentary, so my ears are more acclimatized to British accents.
Okay, yeah, so I don't know if that gets you into difficulty. Has that got you into difficulty in America at any point?
Yes, very much.
Okay.
They sometimes speak in very weird way.
Yeah, so you're there going, I don't understand. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Tim. What about you?
Yeah.
So, have you got more experience with American English or British English?
I think the British English because I have British friends, so I'm more familiar with British English.
And actually, your accent is very, very, very British. How did you learn this? Just through your friends?
Um, yeah, and my teacher at school is British, so we learn the British accent.
I'm actually quite confused right now. Actually, you sound very British. You're not British.
No, I'm French.
Wow, that's impressive. That's weird. You know, that's confusing me. Because
Really?
it's like, okay, you say French. There are some parts, but I would say your accent is very, very, very British, in an unusual way. Yeah, for a foreigner. Wow. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's
Yeah.
try. I'll see you later. I'll get you to say some expressions. Vaisal, can you hear me? Vaisal, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I heard you, but the speaking differ.
So I'm hearing some background noise. Sorry, what were you going to say, Vaisal? I saw your messages just now in the chat box. Vaisal, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. And where are you from, Vaisal? And how do I say your name?
Suggest like Vessel.
Vaisal. Okay.
My name is Veysel. In Turkish, it's called Veysel.
Vaisal.
Suggest Vessel. Suggest in English Vessel.
Okay. So you're from Turkey, I gather, yeah? So you're from Turkey as well? Yeah? That's the yes. Cool,
Yes,
cool,
I'm
cool.
from Turkey.
Great. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I'm going to test you first, Tim. Say, do you know any British slang?
Yeah.
Say something.
Flushing?
Sorry?
Is it British? Flushing? Showing off.
How did you say?
Flushing.
Floshing.
Yeah, it was in the Ellen show. It was. I don't remember. Is it American or English? British? I don't know.
Floshing. Could you write it down in the chat box?
Flushing. It means showing off.
Did you say floshing?
Yeah,
I'm not
flushing.
Sure.
Yeah, flushing.
I'm not familiar with that. Yes, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I'm just writing. Yeah, flushing. Yeah.
Floshing. I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
it
okay,
could be
that.
American.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Not sure. Okay. Any others?
Teasing?
Sorry. Which one?
Teasing?
Who said this?
Rasal.
Teasing?
Beefing.
No,
I think-
teasing.
Could you
like
write this
disturb.
down? Could
Yeah,
you write
I
this
did.
down? Could you write this down in the chat box?
I did in
Oh,
Google Chat.
Google Chat. 1 second. Teasing. Yes. Teasing. Yeah. Okay. I thought you said beefing. I was like, beef. What? Okay. Yes. To tease. Does everyone understand this?
No.
Okay. So to tease is a bit like
Disturb.
not really disturb. It's kind of like make fun. Yeah. To make fun of someone. To tease someone is to make fun of someone. So, for example, okay, I'm trying to think. I'm not in a teasy mood, but I can't. To tease someone would be, for example, for me to make a joke about one of you. Yeah. So, Tim, you sound like a British. Yeah. And then I could make some funny joke about this. I can't think of one now, but that would be to tease. Yeah. To be a bit cheeky, to make fun of. It's a synonym of to make fun of. Yeah. Or to make fun, yeah, to have a bit of fun and things like that, to tease someone. Yeah? Has anyone heard this before? To tease someone?
Tease, I heard about tease, but not as a slang.
Okay, yeah, so it's not really so slangy, it's just something we say. By the way, do they say this in America, Russell?
Yeah, it's common English, like teasing someone.
Okay, I didn't know if it was specific or not. Okay, so yeah, to tease, does anyone else know any British terms? Guyet said, "What does it mean flossing?" I have no idea. I've never heard this before. So I'm not sure if it's American or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, okay. So does anyone else know? Bugra, you watch the Ellen Show. Chuffed to bits. Apart from chuffed to bits, what else do you know?
Sorry?
Apart from chuffed to bits, what else do you know?
What else? Shorty.
Shorty.
Shorty is American.
Okay,
that's American. I think.
Shorty is
yeah,
American.
it's American. And
Cool.
banka. Is
Which
it
one?
British? Banka.
Banka.
To make love.
To bonk.
Bonka. Yeah, bonka.
To bonk. Yeah. Okay. To
Yeah,
bonk.
right.
Yes,
Yeah,
to
there's
bonk,
another one.
Yeah.
Barmy, I think barmy.
Barmy, yeah, crazy, yeah. So,
Yeah.
we say to bonk, and that means to,
Yeah.
but bonkers means something else, yeah. Have you heard of bonkers?
Yeah, bonk.
Bonkers means crazy, yeah, crazy. Barmy, yeah. So crazy. Okay, so 1 second, barmy. So we've got bonk to bonk, which means to. You can say they're bonking like rabbits, yeah. Bonkers is crazy and barmy is also crazy. Anyone else? Aham, what are you eating?
I don't know different words, but I know British accent.
Okay, you're familiar with the accent?
Like in generally Americans charming says charming.
Yep.
Magical, but it's British people charming. Like
Charming.
Charming.
Yep.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah, isn't it? Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so you can see. And I found a website with loads and loads of British slang, and we're just going to practice how to use them, okay, and see if you can work out what they mean. Can you see my screen? I've got to warn you.
So blue.
Blue, did you say?
Yeah, blue.
Blur.
Blue.
Feeling blue, do you mean?
Yeah.
Feeling blue. Feeling blue? Who said this?
Blue.
No, he's saying that the screen is blurring.
Oh, blurry. Okay.
Yeah.
How is it now?
help me.
1 second. Maybe it will take a while to look. How is it now? Can you see?
No.
Can you enlarge it a bit? I mean, font.
The font. Okay, what I'll do is, yeah, I think that should be okay. Okay, by the way, I've got to warn you, some words are not so, they're not swear words, but some words are kind of, slang, and words you'll hear on the street. So hopefully it doesn't offend anyone, but I'll just tell you basically the ones we use out of this list, okay? The ones that you would hear if you go to London to a pub or something like that. Okay, so some are not so, Queen's English, shall we say? But yeah, that's part of the fun. So, to feel blue is to feel sad, yeah? Osler was correct. Arshad, okay. If I said to you, the first one is not so Queen's English, the Queen would probably not be so glad if I said this, but tosser. Have you heard this word, anyone? Tosser. He's a bit of a tosser.
Tosser.
Does anyone know? Tosser.
Chassis?
Sorry? What's that?
Tosser mean...
Idiot?
Yeah, you saw it. You saw the translation. Tosser, but it's a bit more stronger, yeah? You're saying idiot, yeah? So it's like, it's much better than idiot. If you say, he's such a tosser.
Is it like the fat hat?
Like a what, sorry?
Fat hat.
A fag head.
Like, yeah, fat.
Fat head. Well, for example, okay, a tosser is someone you could also be jealous of. So, for example, if your friend bought a brand new Mercedes, yeah, you could say, you're such a tosser. Yeah, why did you buy a Mercedes? You look like an idiot. Yeah, you're such a tosser.
Okay.
I won't tell you. There's a verb here, to toss, but I won't to toss. Okay, I can't. No, that's a bit inappropriate. Yeah, but I don't say it. But to toss off is something else. Okay, to toss. I'll write it down. I won't explain what that means. A cock up. So a cock up. We say this a lot. I made a cock up.
Screw up.
Sorry? Bugra?
Sorry?
A cock-up. What does a cock-up mean?
I don't know.
Spoil.
Who said that?
Spoil.
Was that Kara? Okay, to spoil, yeah, you've done something bad, yeah? So you've made
Yes.
a cock-up, you've made a mistake. For example, okay, I attach a PowerPoint or some file to Verbling, but it's the wrong file, I've made a cock-up. Equally, for example, if I say to you, Ayhan, how is Nigeria? How is it living in Nigeria? When you actually live in Turkey, that's a cock-up.
Cock-up in Turkey. Ne demek ya?
If I say, Ayhan, how is it in Nigeria? And you say, Martin, I'm from Turkey, not Nigeria, that would be a cock-up. I look like an idiot. I look a bit like a tosser, yeah?
I understand, okay.
Do you understand? So,
Little bit.
So. Can someone explain who understands? What is a cock-up? Tim, what is a cock-up?
I think making mistakes.
Yeah. Okay, so give me an example of a time. Yes, sorry, who said this?
Nasıl? Bak yazıyorlar.
To mess up. Perfect.
Making
Okay,
a
so
mistake
give me
is correct determination.
sorry, Aaron?
Make a mistake,
Yes?
it's correct determination.
Okay, so it's to make a mistake. Yeah, to make a mistake, do something wrong. Yes, something that embarrasses you in some way. Tim, can you give me an example of a time where you have made a cock up? Maybe recently, in the last week.
I don't remember.
Okay, you don't make cock ups, yeah? You don't make them.
No, I didn't.
Cool. Okay, so Arshad, have you made a cock up in the last week?
Yes, I have. I asked
Guys, it's
my
a bit
friend.
noisy. I'm going to mute some people.
Yeah, he was traveling to China, but you hear me?
Yep, sure. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, he was traveling to China, but I asked him how was your traveling to Japan because I forget that
Yeah.
he's from China. This is such type of cock-up.
Cock up. That's a cock up. Yeah, you made a cock up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you looked a bit not. Yeah. Okay, that's a good example of a cock up. But Arhan, what about you? Have you made a cock up recently?
Cock-up.
A cock up, a mistake.
I did.
Tell me, what mistake did you make? What was your cock up?
Like I drive a car with alcohol. Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit of a cock up.
And-
Only if you got caught. Yep, tell me.
And I crashed.
That is a perfect cock up. Perfect example of a cock up. It would be okay if you drove alcohol with and drove, but until you got caught, until something went wrong, it's not a cock up. But something went wrong and it was a cock up. Cool. Baddy, what would you say? Have you made a cock up recently?
Well, on Friday I was in my cousin graduation and I met a girl. I was giving her drink and she didn't want. It turns out that she was 13 years old and I thought that she was 20. I made a cock.
Okay, that's a big cock up. I think you win so far. Wow. Okay, so you saw a 30-year-old girl, and you gave her
but
the wow.
she looks like a 20-year girl.
Wow. Okay, that's something. Boogra, can you beat this? Have you made a bigger cock up than Baddy?
Not recently. I haven't made a cock up yet.
Okay, you don't make so
Recently,
many
yeah.
cock ups. You don't make so many cock ups generally.
Me?
Yep.
Somebody cook up?
No, do you make many cock ups? Not recently, but generally.
Yeah, generally, of course, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe pass me.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. Yeah. No. No. Wait. No.
Aaron, what's the
Hi.
biggest cock up you've made recently?
Last week, I made a mistake, cock up. I sent the wrong mail to my manager instead of my friend. I write a mail to my friend, and I wrongly send it my manager, and then I apologized him.
Okay, that's almost as good as baddie, but tell me what was in this message. Was it something private? Were you talking about your manager in the message? Oh, God. What were you talking about in the message?
A little bad words.
Okay, so not
about it's about my manager. I'm writing to my friend about my manager, but I sent it to my manager, not my friend.
Oh my God! Wow.
A little bad words. It was bad words.
Okay, and how did he react? Yeah. So what did your manager do?
It's surprisingly positive. He was surprisingly positive.
Maybe he knows it. Yeah. Maybe he knows the words already. Maybe other people.
He was in a good day. He was in a good way. I was lucky.
Oh God, can't imagine. Kara, can you beat this? In fact, to be honest, Buddy, it's kind of on par with yours. I think Aaron's story is quite good. We're going to vote at the end of this to see who's got the best story. So remember everyone's story, okay? Kara, what would you say?
Yes, I did cook up. I had an appointment with my friends a few days ago. So my waited on at 5 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, I was feeling tired. So I was going to the bed and sleep 2 hours. And I put my mobile beside me to warn me the time. But mobile has no battery. So I cook up my appointment and I get up at 6 o'clock.
Oh God, this happens. Yeah. So you forgot your appointment. You woke up too late. But this happens to me. Yeah. So this happens to me sometimes. Yeah. So for example, if I made a big cock up going. Okay, I'll tell you afterwards my story. Okay. So what about you, Rasal?
Well, when I came to here in US, then I took driving tests, and we usually drive on the opposite side here in the subcontinent, and here in the United States, it's totally on the opposite side. And I gave the test, and I was driving on the opposite side.
Isn't this, where you come from? Is it the same as the UK? So we drive on the left-hand side.
Yeah, we drive on the left-hand side, and here in the United States, they drive on the right-hand side, and it was total mess up by me, and the lady instructor failed me. It was total cock-up.
That is a pretty good cook-up. That's almost as good as well, I think. Tim, have you thought of an example now?
Yeah. Yes, I have a story, but it's not about me.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So a friend of mine went in a nightclub.
Okay.
Yeah, and he I don't know how do you say when a boy tried to convince a girl to date him.
Okay, he chatted her up. We said to chat someone up. I'm not sure if they say this in American English as well, but to chat someone up, he tried to chat her up.
Yes, he tried to chat her up, but the problem is that he was a boy, because the boy was dressed like a girl.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's. But it wasn't too late. Yeah, it wasn't too late. He found this out.
But he knew it when he was about to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awkward. Yeah. Awkward. Yeah. So wow, that's also pretty good cock up, I'd say. But nothing like that's happened to you, yeah, Tim?
No, no.
Okay, cool. But actually, guys, can I just ask your opinion? I'm just saying because British guy. Do you think Tim sounds British?
Yep.
He does really sound British. Tim, I'm curious. How? How much time
And
do you? Yep.
and
Sorry.
his name is British too.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Basil, what would you say? Have you made a cock up recently?
I don't think so.
You're pretty on the ball, yeah? You're pretty, no, don't make cock-ups much. Well, I'm trying to think of an example of mine. Okay, recently I was flying back from the UK to Germany, and my flight should have left at 7:10 in the morning. I woke up at 7 in the morning, 10 minutes before my flight was supposed to leave. That's a cock-up I made recently. It's nowhere near as exciting as Aaron's or Baddies. So let's have a vote, okay? Who
Near to my story.
Sorry?
It's near to my story.
It's near to yours, yeah? It's not too far off. But what do you say, Arshad, yeah? So who had the best story?
What's your question exactly, please?
Sorry?
Your question is exactly what it's about.
Okay, what was your favorite story that you heard, yeah? So, for example, we heard about Baddie, the paedophile, Lewis. We heard about Tim's friend's, slight problem. And we heard about Erin's manager, yeah? And out of all the stories you heard, which was your favorite? Do you remember?
For me, I don't remember, sorry.
No problem. Okay, Ahad, what do you say?
Yes.
Favorite story? Your favorite story?
About?
What we just discussed. Okay, so which was your favorite story that you heard? The best cock up.
Best. I should take 5 minutes.
No problem. We'll come back to you, Baddie. Okay, not your story, although your story is good. Who had the best story? So there's a lot of noise in the background.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, the other guy is Aaron, isn't it?
Yeah, Aaron.
Okay, Aaron has the best.
Sorry, teacher, there's a lot of noise here. I can't hear you clearly.
I'm trying to work out where the noise is coming from, yeah? So I can hear some wife somewhere. Okay, I'll try and... One second. I'm testing a couple of people at random to see if I can find it. Okay, so sorry, Baddy, what were you saying? You were saying that Aaron had the best story.
Aaron, yeah.
I think so. Okay, so 1 point to Aaron. Cool. And Boogra, did you follow?
Yeah.
What was your favorite story?
Favorite one? I guess. What was it? Timmy's, I think.
Sorry?
Timmy's story.
Tim's story. So we've got 1 point.
Yeah, it was Tim. Yeah, sorry.
I'll write this to. So Aaron gets. Aaron gets 1. Tim gets 1. What would you? Kathy, you just joined. Did you manage to hear by any chance what we were talking about?
Yeah, I just was listening before I managed to join the class. I like the best the manager story.
The manager. So Aaron's story. Cool. 2 points to Aaron. Aaron, who would you vote for? Aaron, who do you vote for?
I'm sorry, can you repeat again?
Sure. Who do you vote for? Who had the best story?
I think my story is the best story.
Apart from yourself.
Tim's story is the best story, I think.
Okay, so we've got 2 for Tim, so 2-0 so far. Kara, who had the best story?
I think Tim's one.
Okay, and Russell.
I think the one who missed the appointment. I don't know which story it is.
That was Kara. Okay, so Kara, I think that was you, Kara. And
Yes.
what would you say, Tim? Not your own story, someone else's story.
Yeah. I think it was Aaron's story.
Aaron's story. Okay. And the decider goes Vaisal. Who do you decide? Who had the best story? Who made the biggest cock up? Vaisal, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear. I hear you. I heard you.
Okay, who made the biggest cock up out of the group?
I don't have idea who make biggest coca.
No worries, no worries. Okay, in that case, we have got a tie. We have a tie. Do you understand what this means? We have a tie.
A tie? A tie.
Equalizer.
Yeah, equal, yeah. So basically, two people have won, and that's Aaron and Tim. Congratulations. Okay, so the cock up of the century. Cool. Okay, let's go to the next expression. Okay, Russell agrees, Russell claps. Bloody, yeah? So usually we say, oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. What the bloody hell is going on here? Does anyone have an idea? So, let's go from right to left. Vaisal, do you have an idea? Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Damn.
Damn it.
Damn. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it's like...
Can be anything.
Yeah, okay.
Very good, can be very severe.
For example, give me a situation where you would use this.
If I fail the exam.
Yeah, if you failed the exam, oh bloody hell, I failed the exam, yeah? So, for example, Tim's friend, when discovering that this girl was actually a boy, oh bloody hell. You know, that kind of thing you'd say. Can you give me an example? Baddie, can you give me an example of bloody hell? What kind of...
In England, the Pakistani people use generally this word, bloody word. The Pakistan people in England, its meaning is damn it, I think, near the damn it.
Damn it, yeah, oh, bloody hell, yeah, but we use it as well, yeah, it's not just, particularly, it's just generally used UK, oh, bloody hell, damn it,
Yeah,
what
it
the
can
hell?
be bloody marvelous.
Oh, yeah, and also that's the thing, yeah, so bloody hell is negative,
Yeah.
but bloody is used to just emphasize something. Oh, it's bloody brilliant, yeah, it's like saying the F word, but polite, yeah, so you can say brilliant, but it's polite, yeah, oh,
Yeah.
bloody brilliant. That's a bloody good example. Yeah, oh, this is a bloody good chocolate cake. Yeah? So bloody, just think that but polite. Yeah? Did you follow? So, Kathy, are you following?
Yes, I am.
No worries. Okay, so give me a situation where you could use bloody in a sentence. So give me an example.
I can say it just like, okay, I always say it just when my boss tell me something, I just say it inside myself. Oh bloody.
Oh bloody hell, he's at it again. Yeah, oh, he's bloody talking again. He's always bloody talking at the wrong bloody time. Yeah, this kind of thing. Yeah, this how people talk. Yeah. People like to moan. Yeah, people moan like this way. For example, which people like to complain about the weather. Oh, the bloody weather! It's bloody raining again. What the bloody hell is going on? Yeah, this kind of thing. And they do, it's a way of being polite, but really they want to say the F word. Yeah, but they don't say.
Exactly.
So that's what it means. Or you can say, if you want to sound like you're going to say the F word, but you don't want to say it, you can say fudge. Oh, fudge.
Fudge.
Yeah.
This is a new
Fudge. Oh, fudge. This means...
F-U-D-G-E?
Yeah, fudge.
Oh.
Guys, do you know what fudge is by any chance?
Ah.
I heard about a fudge ice cream.
Yeah,
Chocolate fudge ice cream.
Let me show you what fudge is. So fudge is like a sweet we eat. Here, can you see? Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so that's fudge. This is a sweet. So you can say, oh, fudge. Yeah, and that's this when you want to say, oh, but you want to be polite, yeah? So you never say, well, try not to say it too much. But yeah, okay, so that was bloody. Give you a bell, yeah? I'm going to give you a bell tomorrow. I'll give you a bell tomorrow.
Call you, I think.
Who said this?
Call Bura.
Yeah.
I will ring you.
Yeah, I'll give you a bell tomorrow. I'll phone you tomorrow. I'll give you a bell tomorrow. Or a buzz. I'll give you a buzz. Meaning I'll knock on your door tomorrow. I'll give you a buzz. You can say this. I'll give you a buzz tomorrow. Can I pop round your house tomorrow? To pop round. I just thought of this. Can I pop round tomorrow? Do you know what this means?
Yeah, to come.
Can I go round? Can I pop round for a cuppa? If I say this, do you understand what this means? Can I pop round for a cuppa?
Yeah. To come and see. Like that.
Can I pop round for a cuppa? What's a cuppa?
A cup of tea.
Yes, Tim knows. It's a cup of tea. So we say a cuppa. It can also be coffee. Yeah, cuppa is just a cup of, because we say cup of, no, cuppa tea, a cup of tea. So cuppa. But we just say cuppa. So can I pop round for a cuppa? Can I come round your house? Can I visit your house and drink tea with you?
Yes.
Did you follow? Who's here now? We've got Erturk. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear you. Just check your microphone settings, but I'll come back to you in any case. Ihen, were you following this?
What?
Did you understand what a cuppa means? And can I pop round for a cuppa? Did you understand? Did you follow?
No.
No worries. Can someone explain to Ahen? So, Tim, how would you translate this?
A cuppa is a cup
tea,
of...
Cup of tea is it order, saying order, suggest. Cup of tea.
Cup of tea, yeah? So a cuppa is just a cup of tea, or you can say a cup of coffee as well, yeah? So a cuppa. You don't
Suggest,
say... Yeah?
ordered. Isn't
Ordered, did you say? Did you say, what did you say, sorry? Faisal?
Suggest order.
Older, did you say?
Order.
Or order. Did you say
yes.
order?
Suggest order. Cup of tea, please.
Okay.
Get me cup of tea.
Yeah, but
cup of tea.
you shouldn't say it like that. You should say, oh, would you mind making me a cuppa? Yeah, you've got to be very polite, yeah, in this situation.
Yes.
But I'll take a cuppa, please. Yeah, well,
Yes.
no, you'd be more specific, but at home, when someone invites you, you should be very polite to them. Oh, would you? In fact, you would never ask for a cup of tea. You'd never ask this; that it'll be offered to you. Would you like a cuppa? Can I get you a cuppa? Something like that. Would you like a cuppa?
Oh.
But you never need to ask for anything like this if you go around someone's house. It's kind of standard, yeah? It's the first thing. Oh, how many sugars, yeah? How much milk? If you take milk. Okay, so was that clear for everyone? So, Erturk, can you hear me now? I can't hear you. Did you check your microphone settings? If you look in the top right-hand corner, there should be an icon which shows the microphone button. Can you hear me now? Or can I hear you? Okay, we'll try someone else. We'll come back to you. Kathy, do you like a cuppa?
Yeah, I love cup of coffee.
With milk, of course, or black?
No, like American coffee.
Okay, and how many sugars?
1 sugar only.
So
One
we say,
spoon of sugar.
yeah, so we say how many sugars, meaning how many spoons of sugar. So I'll take 2 sugars. Milk and 2 sugars, yeah? Milk and 1 sugar.
So sugar refers to spoon of sugar.
Spoon of sugar, yeah. So I'll take 1 sugar. Or I'll take 2 sugars, yeah? It works like that. Milk and 2 sugars. And that's the standard way of serving tea. Milk and 2 sugars. 2 spoons of sugar with milk. And a sugar cube, yeah, Ahmed made a comment in the chat box. You can also use this for Yeah, 2 sugars mean 2 sugar cubes. Yeah, that would mean the same. Bugra, do you like a cuppa? I can't
Yeah,
hear
of
you.
course. Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I mute the microphone.
No worries. How many sugars?
Yeah, no sugar, no milk.
No sugar, no milk. So black and you could just say black. Yeah. So black with no sugar. Okay. What about Batty? Yeah. Do you like a cuppa?
Yeah, with milk and 2 sugar.
Milk and 2 sugars. Yeah. Milk and 2 sugars. Ihan, do you like a cuppa?
Yes, no milk, 2 sugar.
No milk, 2 sugars. Yeah. 2 sugars. Cool. And that's when you get invited to a British house. Always say that. 2 milk. Milk and 2 sugars. Yeah, that's the standard way. Do any of you fancy a cuppa? Oh yeah, someone said I fancy one. Perfect. You used this expression I just thought of. Do any of you fancy a cuppa? What does this mean? To fancy something?
Like someone or something.
Sorry?
Fancy to someone, to something.
Yeah, you can fancy someone, and that means, for example, Tim's friend for a moment fancied this good old boy. Yeah. Whatever. But for a minute he fancied her.
I know fancy meaning. He fancied her, or she fancied him.
Yeah.
But for something I didn't know.
Okay, something you didn't know. So you knew about to fancy someone. You can fancy something. Oh, I fancy a cuppa. I want a cuppa. I would like a cuppa. I would like a cup of tea. I fancy a cuppa. Oh, really?
Teacher.
Yep.
We can use fancy in another way. Such example when you use when we say and the man married 10 women. Fancy that. That means I think unusual.
Yes,
so we can
exactly. That's another way. Fancy that. You know, what the hell was he doing?
Yes.
What the bloody hell was going on there? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. So fancy that. You know. But would you fancy that? That means would you like to have that many wives? Yeah.
Yes.
Is it clear? So Ahmed fancies some chocolate. Cool. Have a fancy to learn English on Verbling. So Ruzgar in the chat box, you would say I fancy learning English on Verbling. Yeah. So I fancy learning English. I would like to. What do you fancy doing right now, Baddie?
Lying in my hammock.
We're so jealous of. Well, I'm jealous. Yeah? Is anyone else jealous of him?
Yeah, and the beach is right here.
The beach. Show me the beach. Come on, make it worse for me.
There is a house there, and I can show you. But it's behind the house.
Show me into. Okay. You have to go around. But okay. So, what do you fancy doing right now? You fancy lazing around in your hammock, yeah, and just watching the beach. Okay, Booger, what do you fancy doing right now?
I'm fancy on chatting on Verbling.
I fancy chatting on Verbling. Cool. Ayhem, what do you fancy doing right now? Having a cigarette. You fancy having a cigarette?
Yes, and driving a car with my other friends who have got a car and driving fast in nights.
Cool, yeah. So you fancy going, on the road, for a road trip. Hazel fancies a British cheesecake. Cool, yeah. So do I now. Thank you for making me hungry. And Abdullah said it's so freezing cold here in Germany. I agree. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is now, but yeah, let's not go outside now. Okay, Kathy, what do you fancy at this moment?
Well, I fancy attending this very lovely class.
Cool. You fancy attending classes, yeah? Fancy attending. Ahmed put an example. Do you fancy a drink? Yeah. Would you like a drink? It means. Do you fancy a cuppa? Do you fancy a drink? Do you fancy a bit of toast? Yeah, or something like this. Kara, what do you fancy doing right now?
I am fancy on watching football game.
Yeah. So you'd like to watch a football game right now? Cool. Rasal, what do you fancy doing right now?
I'm fancy on. And fancy on my chances.
Okay, Rasal, you really fancy signing up for your exam finally, yeah?
Yes.
No, not quite. Okay, Tim, what do you fancy doing right now?
I fancy chatting with my friends.
Yeah, you fancy chatting with your friends, yeah? Just having a conversation with your friends and stuff. Cool. Ugra said, I fancy, I would say, I fancy a drink. No, I fancy a beer on Hyde Park. Hyde Park, Tim, have you been there? To Hyde Park?
No, I've never been to England.
Sorry, Tim. You've never been to England. How?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, how do you learn English? Can you just give advice?
I'm learning English at school.
Are your classmates like this?
What?
Do your classmates speak in a similar way to you?
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, interesting. Basil, what do you fancy doing right now?
Bilmem ne oldu. Var mı?
About nothing. Just chilling out. Just chilling out. Cool. Let's go to the next one.
I fancy walking. I fancy walking.
You fancy smoking?
Walking, not smoking.
Woking.
Yes, walking.
Walking. Okay, I thought you said woking. This is some random town not too far from London. I thought I didn't know if you've been there. So that's called Woking. The town is called Woking, but you said walking. Okay, so you fancy going for a walk, I would say. So I fancy
Yes, going for a walk outside.
going for a walk in the fresh air. Yeah, in the fresh air.
Yes, in the fresh air.
So I fancy going for a walk in the fresh air. Cool. Okay, so let's go to another one. I'll try and give you a bell. Blimey, wanker. No, we won't say wanker. Yeah, maybe that's not good. What about chuffed? Yeah, someone brought this up at the beginning. Yeah, so Bugra said this at the beginning. Chuffed.
Pleased.
Pleased. I'm well chuffed. I'm well chuffed.
Chuffed to bits.
Chuffed to bits. I'm well chuffed. I'm chuffed to bits. Apart from Bugra, does anyone else know this? I'm chuffed to bits.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Tim, what kind of things, give me some examples. What kind of things would you be chuffed to bits about?
I'm chuffed to bits learning English on Verbling.
Okay, I'm chuffed to bits about learning English from Verbling, yeah? So, also, for example, if you get some exam result that you're really happy with, or you get a new job or a promotion, you'd say, oh, I'm well chuffed, or I'm chuffed to bits. I'm well means I'm really, so I'm well peed off. If I said to you, I'm well peed off, what does this mean? I'm well
Very rich.
peed off. Who said rich, did you say? Kara?
Yes. Yes.
You said to be rich, does it mean?
Very rich. Well off.
Okay, no, peed off this. Well off is rich, or you can say well off, oh, I'm loaded, yeah? I'm loaded, meaning I've got lots of money. I'm loaded, but I'm peed off means annoyed. Exactly, Ahmed. I'm well peed off. It means it comes from, I'm going to say it, guys, hope you're not offended, pissed off, yeah? It comes from this. But you don't say that, you say peed off. I'm well peed off means I'm really annoyed. I'm well peed off. For example, Aaron at the beginning, or Ella, I can't remember his name. Aaron at the beginning was telling us about the manager story. He would be well peed off when he found out his manager read this email. Yeah, he'll be well peed off. Yeah? Do you understand? Mehmet, nice to meet you, Mehmet. He's gone. Okay. It was nice to meet you for that brief period. But anyway, okay. So that's chuffed to bits. Chuffed to bits, meaning I'm really, really happy. Yeah, I'm really pleased with something. Tell me something you've been chuffed to bits about recently, Ayhan.
Yes.
Tell me something you're chuffed to bits about.
When I'm cleaning my home.
Okay.
My homemates help me. If my homemate helps me, I'm chuffed to be chuffed.
You're chuffed to bits because it doesn't happen so often, yeah?
Yes, and I'm then my job is very easily when they helps me.
Okay, yeah, so it makes it easier for you. You're chuffed to bits when your housemates or your flatmates help you. Yeah, with the cleaning.
Yeah.
Baddy, you seem pretty chuffed to bits about where you're living right now. What else are you chuffed to bits about?
Well, I will finish college this year, so that should be.
You're chuffed to bits that you're leaving college. Okay.
Yeah.
Bugra, what are you chuffed to bits about? You brought this up at the beginning. What are you chuffed to bits about?
I was chuffed a bit, as was right. Hello?
Hello, hello.
You can hear me?
Yep, sure.
Okay. I was chuffed a bit being at Oasis concert in 2000 at Wembley. As
Wow,
I
you
write
went
thing, as I wrote, yeah.
to Wembley. Okay, now I see it. Yeah, so seeing where someone's got go hit the roof. Yeah, I'm peed off. Ruzgar also said something. So you were chuffed to bits. How was it? Yeah. So what was the atmosphere like there at Wembley Arena?
It was amazing. It was amazing, and also maybe you showed CDs or DVDs are familiar to
You're there.
millions.
You're there. You're there, and the audience go, "Way!"
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I was at the concert.
Guys, let's all get a Wembley DVD of this concert and then see Bugra, yeah? 10 years earlier. Okay, so Kathy, what are you chuffed to bits about? Or what have you been most chuffed to bits about recently or in your life?
I just have a question. Can
Sure.
we use this expression in the future? Like, I want to say I'm pleased with my future trip to Italy. Or
I'm chuffed to bits that I'm going to Italy. Yeah, you can say that. I'm chuffed to bits that I'm going to. I'm chuffed to bits that I'm going to play football next week. I'm chuffed to bits that I'm going to see Oasis in Wembley Stadium, Wembley Arena, whatever. Yeah, so I'm chuffed to bits that I'm going to.
okay, so we can use it in the future. Is that
In that
as a-
way, yep. In
Yes,
that
so
way.
we can say I'm chuffed to bits. I'm going to Italy.
About
correct?
going to Italy, or that I'm going to Italy. You can say, I'm chuffed to bits about going to Italy, or I'm chuffed to bits that I'm going to Italy. But you can't say things like, I'm going to be chuffed to bits tomorrow. Well, you could say, but no one would say this, yeah? It's usually about something that's happening that you're aware that's going to happen, at least. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're saying you're chuffed to bits that you're going to Italy. When are you going to Italy? Or was that just an example?
No, I'm going. I'm going in June. This coming June.
Cool. I would also be chuffed to bits with this. Reading in the comment boxes, here's the video about differences between American and British English. I'll have a look at that later. Cheers, Abdullah. And when the sun comes out in the UK, I am chuffed to bits. That's why British people are never chuffed to bits. Yeah? About the weather. Okay. Yeah. So Rasal, give me something you are chuffed to bits about right now.
I'm chuffed to bits to meet you.
You're chuffed to bits. Cheers. Okay, I feel privileged. I'm chuffed to bits to meet you as well.
Watcha.
Cool. Tim, what are you chuffed to bits about right now?
Well, I'm chuffed to bits because you said I have a British accent.
Okay, I'm happy too. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. But I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm curious how you learned. But you're saying it's not anything special. Yeah, here in Germany, a lot of Germans have a very good accent as well. Yeah, I've noticed. Vaisal, what would you say you're chuffed to bits about?
Already written on
Oh,
chat.
I see now. So
I'm chuffed to bits when my daughter invited me to dinner or lunch.
Okay, yeah, so you're chuffed to bits when your daughter invites you to dinner, when you can eat dinner with your daughter. That's a perfect example. Okay, Bugra made a mistake. It was flossing, yeah? I think that is American.
Yeah,
I
flossing,
think
showing
that's
off.
American. No worries, that's cool. Okay, guys, I'm really chuffed to bits that I could speak with you all, guys. So take care, cheers for the class, and I'm going to have a cuppa now, so take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a good one. Sorry, in the chat box, quickly.
Cheers for the class.
Happy as Larry. That's a
Cheers.
really good one. Expression. I'm going to do a follow-up class on British slang. There's so much to go through, so I'll do a follow-up one. So I hope you can all join me in the future. Take care.
Happy as Larry. Okay.
Bye-bye. See you.
Goodbye. See you.